Don't ask me how we did it, because I have no clue how DC can lose to 8 MLS teams but then beat AC Milan. I have no clue how they did that, especially with 10 men for about 30 minutes in the second half. I have no clue how they did that, but I was happy as hell they pulled it off, and that was a great international friendly match. And good. I mean, doesn't mean anything, but it was good to get a win. And apparently, the confidence um, carried over into the second game. We played Chivas, and we beat Chivas 3-2. They were last in the West, but that's a lot different because they have 10 points. DC now only has 6, but still, they had the losers mentality because if they couldn't beat a struggling DC United, they must have not had too much confidence. But Andy Nahar, great game from Nahar. This kid can run, he can pass, he has good ball control. I like this kid. 17 years old. 17 years old. I mean, that's just ridiculous. He's playing with the pros that are in their 20s, 30s. I'm older than Andy Nahar. Just thinking about that is ridiculous. Um, so yeah, he had a great goal, perfectly timed cross, and he headed it right in the back of the net. Um, Quaranta should have drawn a penalty kick in the first half, although it was not called. But we did get a penalty kick in the second half. Zach Thornton got a red card, was ejected, and truthfully, I don't think it was a red card at all. It, I was a little bit surprised to actually calling the penalty kick in the first place. I thought it was about a 50-50 call, but possibly a make-up call for not giving us the first one, which was pretty evident it was a penalty. But um, yeah, we scored the penalty, and that's it. 3-2, game over. So definitely happy about that win. USA, they played Czech Republic a while back. They lost 4-2 or 5-2. Um, and, that was a good warm-up match. First game of the 3 on the send-off series. And Czech Republic, we played them in the '06 World Cup. It didn't turn out too well. Neither did this result, but gaining good experience. Neither side really played their starters, so yesterday, excuse me, yesterday U.S. played Turkey, and U.S. won that, and the starters were in for both teams. That's going to be the game where you see most of the starters. So I think, I mean, that was a good game. Turkey is an extremely good team. You saw that in Euro 2009, where they made the incredible comebacks. Um, so yeah, that was a great win against Turkey. Clint Dempsey finally scored a goal. I think he's been kind of slumping with the U.S. team lately, so it was nice to see him find the back of the net. Donovan also an extremely nice pass to Altidore after he got past the goalie, and um, yeah, I think it was 2-1 in the final. Um, U.S. also plays Australia in South Africa. I'm not sure when that is, but it's the last match before they play England on June 12th, I think. And that's going to be a hell of a game. England, they got something to prove, and U.S. has something to prove as well. People automatically write off U.S. as not a contender team, so they're definitely going to have to prove, that they can hang with the best teams in the world. So until next time, go DC United, go USA.